Hey, Jeff Brooks, Remax Orange Beach with the Gotti team here for your monthly market update with numbers through September of 2024. Today I'm doing this from an open house. Shouldn't have any disruptions, but let's see what happens. So interest rates bumped back up a little bit since last month. If you remember, quite some time ago, I suggested any meaningful reduction was probably going to be in 2025. I'm sticking by that prediction at this point. I do have a number of customers that have told me, they're a little worried about spending, inflation, jobs reports, the world events, and the election. So all of those do impact the market. Pricing in residential looks to be in a really healthy, stable growth period right now. Hopefully that will continue. Resort or investment type property, second home, it's a complicated market. Few are looking to understand the price or sell or buy. I really recommend seeking some professional help with the current market. Inventory, we are seeing the normal seasonal increase in inventory in residential space as people settle in for the school year, the work change, the holidays, etc. And then in the condos and townhomes, I went back and looked, and we've seen an increase in inventory. I think it was about 14 of the last 21 months. Here's the slide from the Fed in St. Louis on interest rates. A couple days ago, the average across the U.S. was 6.44. That's up about 0.3% from last month. And the downward trend since around May of 24 has found a temporary bottom, I think. Here are the point-to-point measurements of September 2024 compared to 2023. In addition, at the bottom left, I've got the total market in Baldwin County. And again, there's seasonal impact there. The total sales for September of 2024 was down about 19% from August of 2024. That's a big part of that is to be expected. And you can see the shifts in the coastal condos and coastal homes. Again, those point measurements with the ups and downs are totally random because it's a point measurement. Let's go on to our trend lines. So median price trend on condos and townhomes on the left. It's pretty clear to me we've had a downward trend since around mid-2022. On the right side, you've got the residential single-family homes with a fairly stable trend, slightly up over some time, just above that 350 state. And again, median doesn't tell you the whole story, and we'll dig into that in condos in a minute. Inventory, you can see we were slightly up. Last month it was 1127. We're now up at 1136. There are 482, what I'll call along the beach in Orange Beach, 388, quote unquote, along the beach in Gulf Shores, and 130 in Fort Morgan. That's the total inventory at the end of September. On the single family home, you can see it bouncing along at that seasonal level of about 2,000. I'm not going to go into great detail on this, but if you'd like more information and a breakdown on the investment properties along the coast here in Baldwin County, I have dug into great detail on pricing, a number of other measures in Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, and Fort Morgan. And then I've broken that down further on condos and townhomes with specifically how many units are in each price range. So right now, if you call me up and say I'm looking for something in the 350 to 450 range, I'm going to need a little more information, because there are about 200 to go sort through in that price range right now. If we look at the normalized price per square foot on the left, condos and townhomes, I would not call that significant drop in September of this year a trend or a meaningful point at this point, just because there were only 78 closed last month, which will impact your number greatly. And again, I've said a couple of times, the housing or the residential housing market here showing that stable growth over time, which is exactly what you're looking for in real estate. So what does that mean to you if you're a seller? Residential, we're in Baldwin County. It's one of the fastest growing counties in the country. Your competition, because it's growing fast, is going to be new construction. Seriously suggest having a professional come in and help you determine how to get your house ready for sale and to compete against that new construction. And, be prepared to compete against that new construction. They're offering help with closing, discounts at the end of quarters, etc. Rentals. Hey, how are you? I do have someone in for my open house. Rentals or investment properties, rent it if you can. Seek a professional to help you if you really want to sell it. Buyers, take advantage of the inventory we have available right now. And again, in that rental space, if you're a buyer, plenty to choose from. Downward price trend makes it much easier to get in now, and that's what I've got for this month. Love to hear your questions. Reach out to me, and if not, I'll see you next month.
How are you?
I'm